Dyson claims it has created the market leader in next generation cordless vacuums. But is the Dyson Gen 5 Detect truly next gen, or is it the same old Dyson with new gimmicks? The Dyson Gen 5 Detect comes with many of the features that were introduced in the previous generation, such as the Detect lasers, variable suction, and piezo sensor, which counts the particles that are picked up. However, we are not here to discuss the similarities, we are here to discuss what Dyson has done to make this vacuum next gen. We see that Dyson has equipped the Gen 5 Detect with its latest motors, which spin at 135,000 RPM, which is an 8% increase from the Dyson V15, which runs at 125,000 RPM. And although an 8% increase might seem negligible, during my use of the Gen 5, I was able to notice a difference with the suction force, which allowed me to pick up debris with lesser passes. Additionally, the newer motors seem to be more energy efficient, which when paired with the increased battery size is able to last up to 70 minutes, which is 10 minutes more than the V15 and V12. These specific upgrades, along with the full machine HEPA filtration, which can be washed, are what made Dyson classify the Dyson Gen 5 as the next generation of Dyson vacuums, which we will likely see in all of Dyson's future releases. However, the Dyson Gen 5 Detect does not only come with technical upgrades, it has design and feature upgrades that are unique to Dyson Gen 5 Detect. We see that Dyson has made an interesting decision to integrate the crevice tool into the vacuum, making it so that the transition from other tools such as the fluffy roller to the crevice tool the most seamless it has ever been. And what this means is that not only will you never misplace your crevice tool, but you can easily swap between the crevice tool and other tools with a press of a button, making your cleaning experience super efficient. Another feature that Dyson has changed slightly would be the power button. Dyson has opted to keep the power button, which was one of the top features in the Dyson V12. However, they made it smaller and moved it to the back above the LCD display. Personally, I think the changes for the button were a mistake, as the Dyson's V12's button seemed to be higher quality and more robust. By making it smaller and placing it above the LCD, I found that it was slightly more annoying to turn on as compared to the Dyson V12, which has its button located at the top of the vacuum. With the new innovations Dyson has made, there are definitely cons. We see that the new crevice tool slides to extend, which over time has caused scratching on the tool. Additionally, we see that due to the new designs, the tools of the Dyson Gen 5 is not cross-compatible, which means that all of your old tools would be of no use and would have to be tossed. The fluffy roller, cleaner head and brush head has not really gone through much changes, yet they are not cross-compatible, which should not be the case. Finally, the biggest downside for me is the weight. We see that although the Dyson Gen 5 has an additional 10 minutes of runtime as compared to the Dyson V15 and Dyson V12, we see that it is heavier than both the V15 and V12, coming in at 7.7 pounds or 3.5 kg, as compared to the V15 7 pounds or 3.17 kg and the V12, which is at 4.8 pounds or 2.2 kg. And the additional weight is definitely noticeable, especially on a cordless vacuum. In conclusion, I find that the Dyson Gen 5 is a market test by Dyson, and I find that they have missed the mark. The upgrades that have been made, in my opinion, do not warrant an additional surcharge above the price of a Dyson V12 or V15. And in fact, the Dyson V12, in my opinion, has fewer cons as compared to the Dyson Gen 5. As such, I have linked my review of the Dyson V12 so that you can find out why I believe that the Dyson V12 would be a better buy. And with that being said, we should not discount the Dyson Gen 5 as it is still the top of the line in the entire cordless vacuum industry with the most powerful motors that no other cordless vacuum can outcompete. And so if you do want the most premium and powerful cordless vacuum that you can purchase, you can find the best prices, which I have found linked down in the description below. And if you like this video, do check out my Dyson V12 review to see why I believe that it is the best value for money Dyson and is the one that everyone should purchase.